You know, I receive a lot of questions about how I grow wildflowers. The main thing you have to do is get the right mix for your region of the country. And what we have here is a beautiful mix of wildflowers that is perfectly suited for my Zone 8 garden. You can see rudbeckias, you can see blanket flower, you can see the little Fleabane Daisy. All of those are peppered throughout this entire part of this meadow. Now, what you want to do once you get the right selection of seed down is you want to make sure that there is a seed bed prepared. It's critical that you get good seed to soil contact. Now, you need to remember that some of these wildflowers are annuals and some are perennials. The annuals will bloom first year. The perennials, often it takes 2 years, as well as the biennials, before you see some color. Now, what I like to do is mix them so that in the first year I get plenty of annual bloom, and in the second year, as you can see with these gorgeous rudbeckias, which are perennials, they come on next. The first year they create a rosette, and then in the second year they come up and they flower. Now, the other thing I'd like for you to keep in mind if you're going to try some wildflowers is that you want to wait until you mow, and that's what I'm doing today. You see, I have this long path that really creates a beautiful vista or alley from the porch down all the way to the river. And I keep that mowed throughout the season at about 3 inches high. It's important during the summer because the higher grass shades it, and therefore this grass looks better throughout the heat of summer. Now, as far as my wildflower meadow, I will wait for all of those seed to mature, and then I'll come in and mow that. Now, I want to speak back to the spring for just a moment because we have different waves of them that come through. We had the early spring bloomers, which included those gorgeous cornflowers in blue and pink and white. And then we had Larkspur in the same color range, blues, purples, pinks, and whites. And then poppies, poppies galore. Now, one of the things I like to do is gather wildflowers from time to time and just put them in a big basket. They make a beautiful bouquet.